Hey there, and thanks again for joining us here on the LowSide Theory, brought to you by Damage Manufacturing Supply Limited, www.damagemfg.com, and on all your favorite social media. It's Tuesday. Exciting Tuesday. It's about 60 degrees and chilly, which is not bad because it's supposed to go into like 85 or 90. And it is Traffic-Pocalypse Day 2. Yes, Traffic-Pocalypse Day 2. The ramp that connects the I-5 South to 84 East is closed, which means anybody trying to go that way is kind of screwed. And I'm going to duck in behind the truck here and block these samplers. Come on, turn green, turn green, turn green. All right, it went for him, but not for me. Okay, fuck you, light. That was fair. Should have just gone. And now the merge. I checked the traffic map before I left, and it looked not amazing, but not terrible neither. So we're going to see what we get as people, yet again, play the dangerous game and learn to drive while doing it. Yeah, merging is definitely a skill, and a lot of people do not have it. And we're good. We are now in our lane, and hopefully the trip south will not take too long, because I'm running a tad late this morning, because I actually made lunch for myself before I left, which is a rarity. I have Costco chicken salad on croissants. I'm kind of excited about that. So yeah, I'm running a little bit later than I planned, but I should hopefully get downtown in decent stead, in enough time to do the usual grab a muffin sandwich and bagel thing, muffin sandwich and Diet Coke thing. And I'm stuck behind this wall of truck. Yay. I do like the Sprinter-style vans. I kind of want one. But I hate being behind them when they have no windows, because you just can't see a damn thing. And all I can think about is how I'm going to get around this guy. Except for the fact that he's pacing with a Toyota Tacoma, which means there's literally no path I have past either of them. Because one of them has got to go faster or slower. But it ain't going to happen, because Tacoma Boy is riding in dude's blind spot. Which is just the dickest thing ever. Come on, man. One of you pick up or put down. So I can do something, anything, don't care what. And of course, I watched a car just merge in front of the Ram van, so I know he's not going that fast. So it'd be nice if I could get in front of either of these Toyota Tacomas, I'd be okay with that. But if I get in front of the Tacoma, if I get behind this Tacoma, then the whole slowdown thing's going to happen, and I'm not going to be able to shoot past the Ram van. But at least I'd be able to see. Let's try this. Make one more cut here. No, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. Yeah, there's no way around these yo-yos. I cannot literally get around them because of traffic. So yeah, that was me scooting over 2 lanes and then scooting back, because this is actually a better option than anything else out there. That's just annoying. And of course, now Tacoma pickup truck on my right is trying to pull ahead and play a little surge pricing here, which ain't going to do anybody any good, because he's just pacing. Oh, she got her headphones in. She's listening to something, or talking. Probably talking. And I'm stuck behind this dumb Ram van where I don't want to be, because I can't see anything, and I have no idea if he's dork braking or he's actual braking. Okay. There's somebody up there. But, you know, you can't tell unless you try and find a way to look around, because damn thing's got no rear windows. And so you can't speculate the car in front, which is annoying to me. See if there's anything interesting going on in the news. Yeah, I posted the episode 11 to YouTube this morning. That was pretty cool. Got new wheels for my desk chair. They're them rollerblade wheels. I kind of like them. Alright, I'm surging past this guy. I'm not letting him in, sorry. I was thinking about it for half a second, but he didn't make a move, so I didn't go for it. And hard stop. Jesus. See, yet again, why I don't like being behind a vehicle with no rear windows! Because I can't see shit! And granted, I was accelerating while he was braking, but that's because I was shooting past Lawn Boy there. So that was partially my mistake, but as we come to the curve, oh, look at that. There ain't nobody going nowhere. Why did I even get into a higher gear? There's just gonna sit here. Oh, yep, my feet are coming down. At least we're on fresh pavement. Fresh pavement. What good is it if you're not moving? And this is the left lane. This lane passes through all of the mergy shit so that you can get to the further parts of the I-5 South. It should circumvent the city. You should be able to go around the city. It looks like 405 across the bridge is moving, but then I gotta go a whole nother way through town to get where I'm going, and that's also a pain, because this is the straightest shot, assuming it works. Maybe tomorrow, if it's crappy here, we'll take the bridge and we'll cut through town. I'm never always a fan of cutting through town. Why? Well, traffic signs, cars, intersections, people not paying attention. At least on the freeway, everybody's going the same direction at the same time at roughly the same speed. So all you have to do is watch out for the people that are changing lanes like idiots. And braking like idiots. Or accelerating like idiots. Wait, how is it worse? Or better? This may be a rhetorical Tuesday thing. Ooh, the Mercury Mystique. You know, I have a feeling there's nothing mystical or magical or, of mystique about that car. Yeah, that's... Yeah. I am in no way mesmerized by the Mercury Mystique. It's actually one of the more boring cars I've ever seen. Is that a K car? It might be. Yeah, it's thoroughly unexciting. I'm hard pressed to think of somebody who would look at that car in a showroom and go, "Yep, that's the one I want. It's gorgeous. That's perfect." I think more along the lines of, "Well, that's what we can afford. Oh well." But then again, I think that's the same about so many cars. I think most people end up buying a car because they have to, not because they necessarily want to. Come on, people. Come on, people. We're slowing down again. My feet are going to touch the ground, aren't they? Yep. Alright, and we're moving. Nope, and we're not. Come on. This gets old real fast. This whole, accelerating and then hard braking thing, I'm just not a fan. Because that's all we're really doing is accelerating and then hard braking there, and we just did it again. It's like we get up to speed and then we got to stand on it. Yet everybody else is moving around us. It's starting to get old. I'm giving this guy more following distance because I'm sick of this whole hard braking thing. Ooh, a Kia Rio that somebody matte blacked with grill paint probably. And we're down again. My feet are touching the ground way too much. This is just no longer fun. I'm not even picking my feet up this time. I'm just going to drag. And coast. Alright, now my feet are up. I don't know why my feet are up. Hey everyone, look, there's a truck hauling 4 Loco and hawking the bold flavor of their fine, highly alcoholic malt beverage. Didn't they ban that in some states? I think they did. And coming to a dead stop again. At least you can kind of see my reflection. But is it really that interesting? Probably not. At least it's a pretty day. It's supposed to get hot this afternoon. Hoping it doesn't get too hot. Oh, this guy in the Acura MDX wants in. I guarantee you Ram ProMaster is going to let him in. Come on, man. Oh, yeah, looks like MDX gave up. That's fine. But Ram ProMaster's still jamming on the brakes as hard as he can. Wow, I am so tired of being behind this guy. I wish I had not gotten behind him at all. It's just becoming painful to me. Because I can't see anything! It's literally like I'm staring at a wall and trying to gauge what he's going to do next. Hey, there's that Toyota Tacoma pickup truck that I was battling with earlier. Well, I wouldn't say I was battling with him, but I was definitely trying to get around him. But, you know, none of that worked at all, so... How are we looking now? And we got Sprinter van, and we got Lawn Guy. Hopefully, since the 84 exit's closed, this will be a nice quick shot. I wonder how many people don't remember the 84 exit's closed and are going to be annoyed when they can't take that exit. I'm actually kind of curious. That was one of the reasons we came this way, is because I wanted to see how bad it looks, as that exit is just shunted. Yep, that merge is just terrible there. It's bad enough when the exit is open. Now that the exit's not open, it's just worse. And this whole turn... Wow, usually this thins out a little bit by now. And it hasn't even done that at all. Because everybody wants to go to the Dalles and head down that way, but they can't. Because usually this clears out a bit. So that, you know, you can catch the exit for the bridge pretty easy. But that doesn't seem to be the case this morning. Everybody's trying to filter in. And I gotta do the same thing here. I'm gonna cut in behind these folks here. Yeah, this Pathfinder. God, that's a Nissan Pathfinder now? Yuck. Looks like every other egg-shaped SUV. Yeah, they're really working on that overpass, aren't they? Yeah, all I want to do is take the bridge. Wow, it's clear up there. Why is it clear up there? All of this slowdown and it's totally clear up there. That's because people are... Oh, there's a bus up there. The bus is slowing things down, that's for sure. It's like a conga line of sadness here. Of course, in modern days, most people don't know what a conga line is anymore. It's funny, we're going 30 and it feels like I'm standing still. I remember the first time I rode a bike, 30 felt so fast. Yes, cabby, push your way in. There you go. It's like the blue SUV behind me is pulling away. This is fun. I love going slow. Gear up so I don't have to break through the turn. Because I know all of these yo-yos are going to ride their brakes through the turn, just like they're doing. Well, that guy is. See if the black car brakes. No, the Kia hasn't braked. But the cab totally did, and he's not even carrying a fare. They have tilt sensors in those things now or something? Alright, this SUV's decided he's going to scoot up. Alright, that was actually better than I thought it was going to be this morning. Yesterday it looked terrible. Today it was about average. And now we're sneaking into town. And it's backed up coming into town as well. But that doesn't surprise me. Half the world forgets that this lane is a turn-only lane. And we're going to catch the light. Yep, that was not an exciting commute. Kind of boring. Played around a little bit, had no fun. Now, can't say I didn't have any fun, because I was on a motorcycle, and riding a motorcycle is fun, even when it's not fun. It's kind of like pizza. When it's good, it's really good. When it's bad, it's still kind of good. Until the pizza falls in your lap, which would be the equivalent to, you know, dropping your bike. So yeah, unless you're dropping your pizza, the pizza's still going to be pretty good most of the time. Now, if we can make it through the intersection this time around, I'll be super happy, and I think we're actually going to. Not that these people seem to have a whole lot of idea of what they're doing, but I think that about most drivers. It's like the people that come to a dead stop when turning. Trash truck's fucking everything up. That's part of the problem. Come on, come on. You gotta go through. Don't coast. Alright, folks, we've reached our intersection, which means that we are just about done with the first half of this episode of the LowSide Theory. thanks for watching. We appreciate your viewership. Feel free to click like and click share if you want to. And yeah, we'll see you after the bump. Thanks for watching so far. Alright, thanks again for joining us after the bump. This is the second half of this episode of the LowSide Theory, brought to you by Damage Manufacturing Supply Limited. We're about to take our afternoon commute home, and traffic is appropriately stupid today because it's Traffic-Pocalypse month. Let's get started. We're going to ride motorcycles, we're going to talk about stuff, and we're going to head north in Portland. Now, as we do this, I just realized I need to adjust my sleeves a little bit. So we're going to pull over and do that real quick, because I unzipped my sleeves for this little journey. And I should also mention that I don't feel amazing right now. I think I'm picking up a summer cold or something, because I've had a whole bunch of crud draining down the back of my throat this afternoon, and I'm a little bit tired and lethargic and all that fun stuff. Should not affect my riding, thankfully, but I've felt better, and it feels kind of like summer cold, which doesn't happen too often. Or it could just be my allergies have gone completely banana crackers. I don't know, because I took both my allergy medications, and I don't think it's that, because yeah, that one drip down the right nostril in the back of my throat just sucks. So I may snuff a little bit. I apologize for that. Also, yet again, I'm not practicing what I preach in that I have lost the sleeves today, because if traffic's as bad as I think it is, we're going to be on the freeway for a while, walking the bike north. And I'd rather not cook my way north in 80-degree heat in full sleeves, even in a mesh jacket. So we're going to take the risk, ride the ride, and see where we end up. And I'm going to crack my shield because it is just a little bit warm right now. And I'm just sitting here waiting for these people to go. And of course I'm getting out of work a little bit late today because I have had a machine I had to finish building for a user on the East Coast. And I got that done so I can ship that out to him tomorrow, and he'll be super pumped about that. But it meant that I'm a little bit late today. And of course, the wife is off the dragon boat racing, so when I get home I get to mow the lawn before I think about dinner. And thankfully tomorrow night I don't have to think about dinner at all, because we're going out to a local Italian restaurant called De Nicola's that I've heard about that looks pretty darn tasty. Because tomorrow is my wedding anniversary. So I'm going to take the wife out to dinner, and then we're going to go to the movies, because we haven't seen Deadpool 2 yet. And when I asked the wife what she wanted to do for anniversary, her response was, "Oh yeah, that's Wednesday." And then she said, "Dinner and a movie?" And I said, "Sure, easy. What movie do you want to go see?" And her toss-up was between Deadpool 2 and Ant-Man and the Wasp. And since we hadn't seen Deadpool 2 yet, and we just saw the Han Solo movie, which I liked, by the way, she voted for Deadpool 2, and I said, "Sure," and I bought tickets. So now we're just killing time till Wednesday night, when we can go out and have dinner and movie night and celebrate being married for several years. So that's pretty swanky. And yep, now I'm just waiting for people to learn how to use the pay to check out of the parking deck machine, which may take a while. And it looks like traffic's a little bit burly up on the street level. Every freeway on the map in Google Maps for Portland, Oregon today was red. And by that I mean it was also pushing into that brown poop color, which means traffic's just bad everywhere right now. But it's Portland, so if it's a day that ends in Y, the traffic is probably not amazing. Because Portland. And yeah, we're just sitting here right now. This will be fun. Waiting for traffic. Also, if you're checking this out on YouTube, I would also suggest you check out Supplemental Episode 1, where I spend the entire episode driving a lawn tractor. The intro bump is pretty fun, and I thought it worked out pretty well. Also noticed that the quality of the video has gone up because we're now using Final Cut Pro. Thank you, Apple. And so it's outputting at 1080p, which is pretty nice. And I also have the ability to put in lots more titles and other fun bits in order to make things look a little bit cooler. So I'm pretty happy with the production value I'm getting so far. I'd be much happier if I was moving right now, because right now I'm just sitting on top of an engine. But I got a full tank of gas, and no exciting plans for the rest of the evening. So right now I'm just sitting here waiting to go. Oh, looks like that guy finally moved. And we're going to pull up all of 20 feet. And we're going to stop again. but it may take us a while to get out of the deck. Yeah. Alright. I don't know what people are doing right now. Hey, this guy tried to jump the gate, it looks like. That was challenging. And we're just going to filter through, because we always do that. And yeah, traffic looks like it's going to be a blast. We may talk a lot about car butts today. I have a feeling it's going to be a car butt kind of day. Don't know yet. On my way to the parking deck from my office, I did see a guy on a Grom. There's a guy on a bike over there. What is that? I can't tell because he's behind a car. Oh well, I only saw for half a second. I know it was red, but I couldn't tell you anything beyond that. Yeah, can't see it from here. Yep, totally can't see it from here. Oh well. Maybe somebody will let us in. Wouldn't that be nice? Nope, that guy wasn't going to be nice and let us in, but that guy's turning, so we're going to duck in. And we've missed the light, but that's not unsurprising. And we're behind a Suburban from Nevada. And their license plate tag is Home Means Nevada. Or is it Nevada Means Home? I don't know. Either way, the license plate is actually pretty. But, I don't know if I like the slogan. I don't think the slogan does a whole lot for me. And now we're just waiting. Because waiting is fun. And people are crossing the street, and maybe we'll get to go. Ho, 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 ho. There we go. Alright, we're moving again, but we're going to catch this light as well. And given that it's the week of July 11th through the 13th, here's a shout out to everyone in Pittsburgh, or rather State College, Pennsylvania. Good old State College, Pennsylvania, home of the Bloodhound Gang. This week is the PSU Mac Admins Conference, which is one of the biggest gatherings of Mac administrative people and people that work in Mac IT. And I have a good number of friends there this week, so to all of my colleagues that are kicking ass and having a good time at Mac Admins this week, good for you. I'm sorry I didn't make it this year. I would love to have done so, but it wasn't in the cards for me. Oh, you're going to stop in the street, aren't you? Oh, I hate you so hard right now, Suburban. Come on. What are you people doing? This is not cool. I don't like being in the middle of the intersection. What the hell was that? Suburban just wanted to get over in the left lane so he can turn, it looks like. Alright, well that was that. I'm going to pull in behind the Chevy. And we're on the move. This may be the most wind we get for a while, so I'm going to take it and enjoy it while I can. And I should mention that, one, it's a beautiful day, and two, I just realized I forgot to strap my helmet up. This guy wants in. Alright, get in. Pay attention, motherfucker. Come on. Oh, he waved. Okay, so, yeah, I don't hate him now, because he actually did wave. Yeah, I wish I'd remembered to strap my helmet, but like I said, I'm a little scattered today because I don't feel so hot, so that doesn't surprise me. But I'm only going 12 miles an hour, I expect, so I don't think it's going to be the end of the world, but it does worry me because I can feel my helmet strap flapping a little bit. So I was stupid. And this is when I, yet again, do a little preaching and say, hey, don't be me, don't be dumb. Remember to strap up your helmet. If traffic comes to a dead stop decently, maybe I'll be able to restrap my helmet. That'd be nice. But I don't know what traffic's going to do because I can't see around yet. 84, well, ain't nothing happening there because that's turned off. Hey, look at the 5. The 5 is a parking lot. Yes! Woohoo! Parking lot on a 5. Looks like ain't jack moving right now, so I might actually be able to strap up my helmet a little bit. I'm actually going to put it in neutral real quick. Alright. People are creeping, which I hate, because if they're creeping, I don't have the 5 seconds I need to strap my helmet up. I need to lose my gloves real fast and do that. Alright, we're in neutral, and we're walking the damn bike. Come on, people. The one time I want you to not move. The one time I want you to not go anywhere so that I can fix my stupidity. Alright, I think I have enough time here. Nope, I don't. That didn't work in my favor. That just didn't work in my favor at all. I can't really do it one-handed with my gloves on, so... Oh well, I guess that's that. I guess I'm just gonna have to suffer through. Just trying to find a way. I could pull over and I could do it, but I would never find a way to filter back into traffic, and that would just suck so much ass. Man, this is a mess, and it's all happening right here at this merge. I hear sirens off in the distance. That could be anything. Yeah, it's an ambulance coming south. See, that might have been enough time right there, but now I can see those cars moving. Pickup truck's jonesing to go. And I'm going to let the truckster go. This Peterbilt's got, yeah, he's hauling, so I'm going to let him go. I hope the guy in the car behind him decides to let me in, because he doesn't really have a choice. Yeah, there have been times when I've been literally able to get off my bike and stand up and stretch while waiting to merge into traffic before. I hear a train too. Yep, that's a train. I was like, is that a big truck or is that a train? That's a train. And I totally can't see around this boy. He's big and he's rust-colored. And that's actually not a tractor-trailer. That is a flatbed with a cargo container on it. From Tennessee, no less. Oh, the truck jumped the white line. He's a dick. That's not legal there, son. You cut off the red truckster. That's okay, I'll find a way to pass him in traffic and feel better about myself. Truckster's got his signal on. He's going to merge in. I'm going to try and dovetail in with him if I can. No, probably not going to happen. I'm going to have to wait for this truckster too. There's a guy on a Harley. Alright, so this truckster's going to go. And I got no choice but to let him go. Because traffic. Oh, wow. Silver car decided to jump on in. Yeah, sorry, son. I'm pulling in front of you. You don't get a win there. Now I just got to try and find a way around this big guy because I hate being behind the trucks. Minivan going to let me in? Can't tell. Nope, minivan's not going to let me in. He's going to keep going. Even though my turn signal is on, and it should be pretty obvious that I would love to change lanes. Mustang's not going to let me in neither. Wow, nobody's going to let me in? Come on. Alright, Mustang, you don't get a choice. Yeah, now I'm behind a Volkswagen. Okay. And a minivan. And more trucks. And traffic's gonna suck the whole way home. I'm probably gonna start singing songs, just FYI. Yep, it's gonna be a slow one today, folks. Nothing I can do about that. But hey, at least we're on a motorcycle. At least if I was in my car, I'd have air conditioning and a soda. That'd be nice. Have a nice can of ginger ale or Diet 7-Up. That'd be nice. Every now and then I see people on motorcycles that have like cup holders mounted to their bikes. I'm like, how do you do that? And then I realize, oh wait, they're not wearing a full face helmet. That's how they do that. It's like the same people I see smoking cigarettes while they ride a motorcycle. How do you do that? I'm not even sure how you light it. Well, I mean, if you had a butane torch, maybe, but you gotta like use like at least one hand. And I don't know. It just seems like a challenge to me that I wouldn't want to try and pull off on a motorcycle. And brake lights. At least we've made it to the Moda Center. Yeah, we've made it like 1 or 2 miles. But it's them last 2 miles that always suck the most. Yeah, Mazda 3. I like the hatchbacks they make. Except for the stereo. You can't replace it. That's what's kind of killing the whole Mazda thing for me right now. In that I can't replace the stereo if I get a new Mazda. And I'm sorry, that's a thing for me. Yeah, look, a little blue pickup truck. It's another Toyota, like the green one I saw the other day. And then parked next to at the grocery store like an hour and a half later. Yeah. Cruising along. Hey, I think I'm in third gear now. That's pretty cool. Another Mazda. Oh, brake lights. Hold on. There we go. Lots of brake lights. I don't know if we need to brake that excessively because I see traffic moving up ahead of us, but, you know, when in doubt, brake. You know, brake well, brake often, brake hard. You know, don't feather that action. Guy on a bike over there. Nod to him. And of course, while we're sitting in traffic and I'm running out of things to think of to talk about because it was a relatively unexciting day, wave to that guy. He actually gave a full-on wave. Cool for him. Yeah, don't forget, free stickers. Free stickers! All the free stickers. Yeah, damagemmfg.com. Get the website, get the email address, get the snail mail address. Send us a self-addressed stamped envelope, and we will send you stickers. Possibly magnets, too. Send you all kinds of fun stuff. So, yeah, hit the website, get the free stickers. Also, if you think about it, t-shirts, book bags, duffel bags, ball caps, sweatshirts, hoodies, you name it, we got it all. Buy something with the Damage logo on it. Help fund this thing. And that's my pitch. It's a pretty honest pitch. It's like, you know, just help me pay for this stupidity. Because, yeah, GoPro cameras ain't cheap. Neither is gas, neither is insurance. And I'd still be doing it anyway, but it'd be nice if, you know, everybody crowdsourced in and helped. Here comes the bump. Boom. So, yeah, I'd love it if everybody chipped in and helped. So, yeah, if you like the pod, if you like the video, you like the YouTube channel, you like what we're doing, click the like button and buy a t-shirt. Because, you know, I'm sending you stickers for free. That's pretty cool. I mean, gotta love... I mean, how often is there something that's actually free? I mean, it costs me money, sure. But I'm willing to send it to you for free. So, literally, what does it cost you to get free stickers? 2 stamps and 2 envelopes. That's pretty good these days. I mean, you can't get a candy bar that cheap these days, I don't think. Not that I eat candy bars. But, yeah, you can't get a candy bar that cheap. But you can get free stickers. And then, if you take pictures of where you put your stickers on, hell, I'll post them to Instagram and I'll tag you on it. That's got to be pretty cool. Give you a little bit of publicity there. And likewise, I'll throw this out to anybody else who's watching. If you are doing what I'm doing, and you've got your own little t-shirt company or whatever, like Deathco or Heavy Clothing, Colonel Tony Moore, all of those folks out there that are doing their own thing, the pinup artist known as Coop, who is one of my god heroes, love you, man. Yeah, if you want to send me your stuff, I'll put your stickers on stuff, and I'll tag you on it. So it's reciprocal. You know, the backs can both be scratched. I'm willing to cross-promote. So yeah, if you're doing your thing, and I think your thing is cool, I will gladly talk about you and show off your stuff. Because, you know, that's cool. And, you know, that's the whole DIY thing. It's very punk rock, I think. So, yeah. Send me stickers. Let me send you stickers. Let's do this. I am all excited about it. And also, check out Instagram. Look for DamageMFG. You can see the actual sticker pack that we send out, so you can see what you're getting. And I think it's a pretty nice setup. You get a bunch of stickers. You get a magnet. You get some of our cards. And it all comes in a really swanky black envelope. So, yeah, I think our promo materials look pretty cool. Spent some time working on that. So, yeah, if you want the sticker pack, all you gotta do is send me a self-addressed stamped envelope, and I will send it to you for free. And I've already sent out a bunch already, so, yeah, there are others out there with damaged stickers. If you're not one of them, you're not cool enough yet. I mean, be the first on your block, right? Or hell, be part of the team. Help promote Damage. And that Kia is just not the prettiest car I've ever seen. Alright, I just went into second gear. That's pretty swanky. I'm liking second gear, although people are still going slow. Super slow. Because, yeah, I would really love it if we went a little bit faster, but the trucks got to get out of the HOV lane, and so do the single passenger stragglers. Because, I mean, shit, you're in the motorcycle lane that allows carpools. Get out of the motorcycle lane. Come on, people. You know, there should be a dedicated motorcycle lane. You know, we got dedicated lanes for bicycles. Why isn't there a dedicated lane for motorcycles on a freeway? So we can all just filter out. You know, California figured out that lane splitting was a great idea. Why hasn't anybody come up with motorcycle lanes on a freeway like we do for bicycles on surface streets? Let us filter out entirely. Give us our own lane. Guess what? Then we're out of the way. And then you have to worry about us. And then people stop throwing shit like cheeseburgers at me. I kid you not. True story. I was on this chunk of road, about half a mile up at one point in the HOV lane, moving forward, and traffic in the other lanes was stopped. And as I'm coming up past an SUV, a lady in the SUV screamed something at me unintelligible and threw a hamburger at me. I literally got hit in the chest by a McDonald's hamburger. And it was one of those things where if I'd had any frame of mind and wasn't moving at like 40, I would have stopped, picked up the cheeseburger, and returned it to her, and been like, please don't throw cheeseburgers at me. But no, I didn't. I just kept going because it bounced off me. But still, lady threw a cheeseburger at me. I had another instance where I was doing basically the same thing, and I was people in a sedan, and the kids in the back seat rolled down the back window and started throwing french fries at me. Traffic stops. I knock on the window and tell the dad who's driving, hey man, your kids are throwing french fries at me. What's up with that? He immediately pulled the car over and started yelling at his kids, and I was so proud of that dad. Because seriously, you're throwing french fries at me. That's not cool. You don't throw shit out of a car at somebody else. I don't care if it's funny. Hell, I never did that. If I had done that, my mom would have beat the shit out of me. I mean, visibly. I'd have gone to school with bruises. Because she would have been so pissed at me. Because you just don't do that. But no, I've had cheeseburgers thrown at me. I've had french fries thrown at me. I had somebody spray water out of their mouth at me once. People cut me off in traffic. It happens. In the videos we've shot so far, people have actually been relatively polite, haven't had any real bullshit. But you know what? It's only a matter of time till somebody does something stupid and I catch it on camera. And I won't lie, I kind of look forward to that day when somebody just does something completely asinine in traffic, you know, other than just jamming on the brakes and driving badly. And yeah, I totally catch it on camera, and then I can sit there and ridicule them on the internet because you were a complete wiggler and just behaved horribly. So yeah, that day will come, and boy, am I looking forward to it, because nothing is better than revenge on the internet. Of course, I say that most sarcastically, because what the hell is revenge on the internet? It's like trolling people. Who the hell cares? People are so badly behaved on the internet these days. So, my rule of thumb, never read the comments on anything, because it's just nothing but vitriol. People just, you give them a mild level of anonymity and a keyboard, and the worst, darkest side of people comes right out. You're just like, seriously? That's just appalling. Of course, that's also why I don't talk to most of my family, because of things that have happened on the internet. And it's just like, really? Come on. We're all grown-ups. It's like, you know, I ain't got time for this. If you're going to behave that badly, I'm not going to invest any time. So, yeah, the internet, it's a mixed blessing. It's a Pandora's box, as one might say. And, yeah, I try to stick to the quiet, you know, checking the maps and reading the news side of it as opposed to the trolling the forums and commenting on shit because, man, that just goes south real fast. And it just irritates me because what am I going to do, argue with you on the internet? I once saw a webcomic that had a lady who was, like, in, like, nice underwear and, like, standing in a doorway. And then there was a guy who was sitting in front of the computer. And the caption said, "Don't worry, honey. I'll come to bed in a minute. Somebody's wrong on the internet." And I'm sitting there going, that's a very, very poignant comic, because what's more important? You know, an attractive, significant other who wants your time, or arguing with somebody on the internet? That's just stupid. You know, there should be no question there. You know, when in doubt, put the keyboard down. Seriously. I don't understand people sometimes. Maybe I'm just a more evolved human being. I don't know. I don't like to think I am. I'm an average, regular person like anybody else, but I just don't fight on the internet anymore. It's stupid. You know, you're going to decide to pick a fight with me on the internet, I'm just going to block you and walk away. That's easy. Because you know what? Technically, in that case, I win. You feel like you won because you chased me away. Ooh, you're a big, strong person on the internet. But really, I ignored you. So in the end, My life is better because you're not part of it. Wonder how that works out. And we're braking again. Yeah, this HOV lane thing is just not working out in my favor today, is it? No. I'm still behind the same GTI. Getting passed by everybody who's not in the HOV lane. I don't even know why that's happening. You'd think that I was in the HOV lane, I'd be passing others. No, not working that way. Everybody else is passing me. And there's a gold Mini Cooper. Ugh. Wasn't a huge fan of the car to begin with, but you put it in something that's gold that's not like super pearl or mica flaked, and then I like it even less. I swear, it's like a sine wave. It's like, I speed up, I slow down, I speed up, I slow down, accelerate, brake, accelerate, brake. And just by the time I'm starting to accelerate into my power band, these yo-yos are slowing down again. So it's like I can't win. But we're 3/4 of a mile away from our exit. That may take a little while. And I think I forgot to shift into first gear. Yeah, because I'm talking to you folks and I'm just kind of bored, so. No, I was in third gear. Shit. I was not paying attention. That explains why taking off from a dead stop sucked so bad there. And the guy in the GTI really needs to wash his car. I'm just saying. Yeah, we're just kind of poking. And there we go. Braking again. Yay. I love brakes. I'm going to cut over because my exit's coming up and I'm just going to get behind the truckster. It's easier that way. Oh, look, there's that guy. He's been behind me the whole time. I think he's happy to be behind me. I'm going to get over one more lane, cut off the red truckster, because we're half a mile from our exit. And today, yeah, the wind, there's a bit of wind, so that's not too bad. So even though it's 80, it's not uncomfortable. I'm not dripping with sweat, which is nice. Wednesday, hopefully not going to be too hot. Thursday may be a shit show, though. They're saying it's going to get like 97 degrees or like 100 or something. So yeah, Thursday may suck. And yeah, Friday's supposed to be like 90 as well. But Friday will be okay, because by the end of the day, Friday, I will be sitting at a bar with an ice-cold rum and coke, eating a hamburger, proceeding to try and drink myself into a mild stupor. And that will be glorious. Trucking along, trucking along. Yeah, they still haven't finished paving this chunk, but I don't think they're doing that for a couple of weeks. I look forward to this actually getting finished and being one seamless piece of road without having that seam there on the right. Because that seam just makes me feel like, oh yeah, tire badness. And part of me wants to shift up into the next gear, but I know I'm about to slow down. So there's not even a point, because then I just got to gear back down again. So I'm just going to hold it where I am. It's funny, this bike doesn't redline till like 10,500 RPM. I tend to shift around 7, just because, you know, that's where I am comfortable shifting, where the bike seems to like it. But I know that I can ride my bike at a higher RPM than not. I just don't always do it. I like to shift early. I don't know, but I'm just in traffic, so why, you know, rev at a higher RPM and burn the gas? Alright, I think we're about to go for it. Here we go. Alright, we're moving now. On smooth pavement, on rough pavement. It's like an Oreo cookie of pavement. Goodbye, traffic. I don't miss you. Ha 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 ha. And I've got so much airflow through my jacket right now, it is sexy. I can still hear my helmet strap rattling around a little bit. Alright, Kia, go ahead and pull out. Oh, looks like we got the green as well. Here we go, folks. Yay! Alright, so this is the end of our trip. Actually, we're going to catch the stoplight, so we've got a minute. Normally, I would be giving you my full disclosure, have a nice day stuff, so we're going to pull up to the light. And that's when I'm going to say good morning, good day, good evening, good night, good whatever. Thanks for joining us again on the LowSide Theory, where we ride motorcycles in Portland and talk about whatever pops into my head. By all means, get your endorsement, get a motorcycle, learn to ride. Be one of the best things you've ever done. Take your classes, go out and do it. More motorcycles is always better in this world. Thanks for watching.